Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new 5th year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfly, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let me through.
Lumos. Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin. Thank you. Not everyone has a ministry escort to school. He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride. Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right. It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless. Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape? It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest. Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later. What book were you reading? A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks. Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones? Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Yet.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
So she has logic and transportation, and I need those skills. Sebastian is a bit sketchy,
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
but
I've
he
been dreaming of
knows
this day
he
for a long
knows some
time.
stuff.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of
And
it.
then Ominous,
You only have one first day
he's
at
gifted
Hogwarts.
somehow.
Now, in light of
He-
your
I mean, he
unique
see.
situation,
Sensors are in here. Pretty low.
They will determine what type
Oh yeah, that was 5th year, wasn't it? The Order of the Phoenix? Yeah, I believe that was
of magical education at the Ministry. We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna make sure I'm successful?
Here you are.
What are all of these people? Wait, why do they leave when they come back?
It is a wizard's theory. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Will do.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean that we keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh, D. We're gonna put it
This
to the
way.
test right now. I gotta fight or something? Why I can't use this house chest? Okay, we'll get back to that house chest. This thing, what's up with this? What the heck is this?
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Yo, why they got her rocking her hips
Why
like
don't
that?
you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Rebellion.
So it's a statue. Kelpie statue. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay, this is what the book has. That's why it has so many pages in it. There's 10 different tabs. Okay. I can't check anything. Except for challenges. Combat, quest, exploration, field guide, and room of requirements. Yeah, there's a lot to this game I'm seeing. And we just scratched the surface.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Rebellion.
These are all different spells I could possibly have. Tego, that's my move right there. Ancient magic. Oh. Ancient magic. Aloha Mora. Oh yeah, that's a locking charm. Petrifies totality. It's totally petrified somebody. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it did that, it did that a few times. In the, chamber of secret, I believe, right?
Revelio.
What? Too far from my mission. But why I can't just open this box? What the hell? Alright, not sure why I can't open that box yet. But I will find out. Yo, look at, why they got her rocking her hips like that? They gave Professor Weasley the fatty for real. Like, they did not have to do all of that. I mean, even if they did, they could have just made her walk normal. They got her rocking the hell out them hips. Yeah, that's funny.
Good timing. Perfect perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh,
Your
that's what that
guide
is.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Fast travel. Alright. Divided into 2 main areas. Okay. Now, how do I blue flame location? Alright, let's go find this place. There's a bounty flag. Right there. Maybe I should go there. But it says central. It says central. Yeah, I don't see it. What? I don't. Yeah, I don't see where I'm supposed to be going. Because she said, like Grand Central or something. There we go, Central Hall. That's what she told me to go. Alright, so we are out to Central Hall. That was a bit tricky at first, because I didn't know what was going on. Like, she told me to find a place that was inside of another place, and she didn't tell me what that place was. Yes, I do recommend either playing one of the prior games,
And here we are, quite the time saver.
watching
These stairs
the
lead
movies,
directly to Central Hall.
or reading the books before playing this game.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yeah, because they're going to expect for you to know a
There's
lot.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross Station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yes, let's get some supplies, baby.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Roman. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become warriors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
An aura?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade, You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Oh, wow.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that full dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nope, we ain't saying nothing. We already agreed not to speak on it. Even though I like Professor Weasley, I still gotta hold my tongue.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm afraid that's the noise too.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad we both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Although, unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Wow.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after
So
you've
she's
attended
stalking me?
both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Let's get it.
Revelio.
Why is it always telling me I'm leaving the question? Oh, Professor Fig. Alright, that's Dr. Fig. Alright, let's go. Let's get that first. And before I talk to Fig, what's up with this mirror? What's up with that mirror? Whatever.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yep. You sure did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You gonna give me an enchantment? And let's see. Oh wait, we enchanted the guide. Wait, what am I? Yeah, I want to get charged.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious rocket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, but this might be the wrong way. Like potions or something? Wait, what's that over there? Ah, that was something. Nice.
Revelio.
And who is this? Potions. Is this Snape? But, oh, I'm about to say, Snape is gone. What happened? He looks very, very similar to Snape. And this is Potions class. Yeah. It's giving Snape, my guy. I still can't do anything about my level. Like, how do I change my stats? Like, my skills. How do I know what my skills are? Let's look at the gear. That might give us some insight. So I'm level 2. My health is 215. I have 0 attack, 0 offense, and 0 defense. Wow. So I'm just like a sitting duck. That's crazy.
Revelio.
was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Elliot.
1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Revelio.
I will talk about it. I cannot do this for all eternity. Get away from me. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. That life is behind me. I promise.
My favourite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parchment.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Oh, D. Oh, thank you for trying to help me, but he was not with it.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Nah, not funny, boy.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
A summoning charm. Oh yeah, Accio. Every time I hear a summoning charm, you know, I play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I always think we're gonna conjure something. But summoning, the Accio is a pull. Like you pull it to you. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that spell.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Harry used it.
See a lot of potential, but remember,
I want to say year 4. The Goblet of Fire.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Why not? He had to face a dragon or something.
The basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Yeah, I remember that spell actually. And quite frankly, so there's another game for Harry Potter. The one I used to play is Hogwarts Mysteries, I think it's called. But a friend of mine's put me onto another one
I've always found that
where you can like duel and stuff. It's like Harry Potter Awakens.
Would agree. Hmm? So,
And Accio was one of my main used spells
to put our
on there.
prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Oh wow, really? Alright, so you want me to start this? And I'm to use Accio.
Very
Alright,
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far... Splendid! Not to worry.
What? Alright, I overpulled it, so obviously I gotta let go. There we go. Alright. I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Pull, release.
That's it!
Oh, that was a weak one. Oh, I can't pull it again? Oh well.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, I'll take it. I accept your challenge.
Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go.
Let us see this.
See what? Okay, get out the way. Oh, dang. She got a perfect score. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat this girl.
Accio.
But, you know, we're not giving up, baby. Let's try it. Dang, she got 2 perfect scores.
That is how it's done.
Oh, she talking with confidence, too. Alright, let's go. Ah, man. I tried too hard to get ahead of her. Oh, come on. She was smart. All she needed was some points just to stay ahead. Now I can't win even if I got a perfect score. I would have had 150. I messed up. Dang. Dang, man. It'd be like that though. It's cool. I'm happy for her. At least she got the one.
This a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh wow.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Yeah,
Enough
for real.
chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh, she was smooth. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I got. Bam! How you like that? Huh? Let's go.
Watch this.
Alright, I see you.
There we go.
If I could just get one more 50, I'll be good. I gotta time it right.
Nicely done.
That's still good. It gave me the lead.
Phew.
10, damn. If I get this 50, I win. Alright.
The best of us.
Yo, they just knocked it off, bro. It's all good. I don't think I was supposed to beat her. Because I could have sworn I landed that perfectly.
Well done.
But again, I'm a fair sport and I'm cool with it. It is what it is. I really can't complain. That was still a nice duel. Nice little battle.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Okay. Well, I respect
That's good to
it.
hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yeah, I knew that was an African accent. Okay, so you're from Uganda. Nice.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's pretty cool, actually.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can
There's no
cast
wands?
spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty cool.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, it's dramatic, alright.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
But
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course,
Revelio.
you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
look at that. These formulas. These circles carved in. Some pretty interesting notes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A bit mad. You think he's mad?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Yeah, cutlery. Like knives and scissors and stuff.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of
That's
course,
true.
Professor.
That's true.
It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. I'll be prepared for your special assignment. Man, I can't get in there. But you know,
Hello there.
there's a
You're the new
spell,
student, aren't you?
Aloha Mora. It can unlock locked places.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
Or locks,
You're the student
more
everyone's been
specifically.
whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's nice to say. That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities.
She's a
Then
Ravenclaw.
again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Are you trying to diss me? Was that a diss, low-key? I don't know.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by then, Minister for Magic.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert
What
No, it wasn't.
is
It was
this?
Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the...
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
that
And you're both
knocking?
wrong anyway.
Oh,
It was
that's dumb.
Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yo, Peace is a troublemaker for real. Alright, I need to get inside this door. How do I get in this door, man? I don't understand. Is that a riddle? Alright, 5 is in the center. And so is 12. So I'm assuming those are the numbers that are being conjured. And then the numbers around them is what you use to conjure it. So to make 5, they have 3 and 0. Which means there's 3, which means there's 2 more that I need to add to that to make 5. Alright, so there's no numbers on this thing. Oh wait, maybe that's a numeral. Let me see. Maybe these are in numerological. Numeric. Maybe this is in numeric order.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Smell the rage.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times.